Welcome to another round of fitness. My name is Alli. For today's program, we're going to be working upper body and core. We have 2 blocks of work. Between each block, we're going to do a little core circuit. All you need is a couple different sets of weights and a space to work out. We're going to warm up first. Let's get started. Here we go, side to side. Now because it's upper body today, our warm-up is going to focus on that upper body. Reach those arms forward, legs come back. Yes, friends. Good work. We're going to change this up, and we're going to add a squat right here. Squat it down, rise, down, rise. Now you can keep it here, or add those arms. Overhead. Let's add a heel raise. Right heel lifts, then left heel, sinking back, core is braced. Good work. Are you ready to go back to the beginning? Yes. Here we go. Step it out to the side. Take the arms up shoulder height. You can get a little lower in the legs. Let's reach those arms forward. Reach. Yes. So we do have some shoulder work happening for our upper body today. So you know your body's best. Take breaks when you need to take breaks. Drink plenty of water. Give me 4, 3, 2, squat it out. Right here. Squat it down, rise. Good. So we're sinking back, friends. You can add your arms if you want. Add a heel raise. Little pop of the heel as you sink down. Last 2. Hold your squat here. We're going to bear walk out. Walk it all the way out. Nice and long. Walk it in. Do it again. Squat. Extend. Squat. And rise. Last time. Loading up those shoulders. Keeping that squat happening. Are we ready? Hold it down. Take those arms up and around. Good. Tummy's in. Neutral spine here. Other direction. Last 2. Walk this baby out. Walk it out. Long spine. Walk it in. Rise up. Do it again. Last one. Coming up. Standing up, friends. Take your arms up overhead. Reach up tall. Tuck the chin into your chest. C-curve that spine. Good work. Rise it tall. Take those arms behind you. Stretch it down. Shoulders away from your ears. Nice breath work here. Our first exercise, first block of work. We have 10 reps per exercise. Arm comes across your chest. Other arm. We have an Arnold press to start. 10 reps. I'm going to use a 15-pound weight. Feet are going to be right under your hips. Your weight's in front of your chest. Good. Just like you're going to do a bicep curl, but you're going to swing it out, press up, bring it down, and in. That's 1. Up. There's 2. Recruits all sections of that delt in this move. Working that Arnold. 4. Yes. You're halfway. Bring it in. Slow and controlled. Slight bend in the standing legs. 7. Bracing that core, friends. Good. There's 8. Bring it in. 9. Last one. Good. Weights come down. I'm grabbing lighter weights. We have a seated bent fly with an overhead reach. I'll show you what it looks like. So when you think of a bent over fly, bend your elbows, squeeze your back. Now we're going to reach our arms overhead. Coming back down. That's 1. Slight bend in the elbows. Reach forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Slow and controlled. 3. Yes. Your goal. Keep those biceps by your ears. Yes. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Reach forward. And in. You're hinged from the hips, friends. Long spine here. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good work, standing it up. You have an upright row with a raise, a front raise, so I'm keeping my weights light. Feet are under those hips. Weights are close to your body. Elbows are high. Bring those weights right back down. Front raise forward. That's 1. Roll those shoulders back. Bring those elbows up. Yes. There's 2. Slow and controlled, friends. From the side. So you're pulling your elbows up like you're smiling with your elbows. There we go. Yes. Halfway right here. Shoulder height with that front raise. Good. Are you bracing your core here? Strong legs, gonna help you balance. 2 more. Raise it up. Slow it down, guys. Last one. Good. We have a neutral grip press and a 2-count press down. I'm going to switch up my weights again for 15s. Roll those shoulders back. Feet are under your hips. Neutral grip just means your palms face in. Press all the way up. Bring that down. Goalpost arms. Bring it down, down, in, up. Pulse down. Squeeze in. Press up. Good. In. Press up. You got it. Squeeze in. Woo, those ones were too heavy for me. Out to the side. Pulse down. Goalpost arms. Squeeze in. Press up. Good. You're halfway. Reach. Down. Squeeze. Extend up. You have 4 more. Wide. 2 pulses. Squeeze in. Press. 2 more. Squeeze. Last one. Squeeze in. Good work, guys. Shake that off. Doing great. We have a lat raise, so I'm sticking with my lighter weights. Keeping those feet under your hips. Weights are at your sides. Taking those weights out to the side, shoulder height, pause, back down. I'll show you from the side. Take it up to the side, pause, back down. Good work. Don't forget about that pause. Even if you count a little. Good. Keep those shoulders back. Brace that core, you're halfway. There's 6. Yes. Lift it up, 7. Can you feel that back working? There's 8. One more. Good work, shake that off. Let's look for our seat again. We have a seated bicep curl. So I have a 20-pound weight. I'm coming to the edge of my seat, my chair, my bench, whatever you have around. I'm bringing my elbows towards my knees. I'm going to push against my elbows and push against my knees. Keeping that chest open, bringing that weight up towards my shoulders, halfway. Up towards my shoulders, all the way. So lifting, half, shoulders, all the way down. Good. Bracing that core. Working the front of that arm. Coming up, squeeze. Come halfway, pause. Up to your shoulders, all the way down. Lift. Half, lift, all the way. 4 more. Yes. Nice work, guys. Really extend. Don't cheat yourself here. Squeezing the front of that arm, working that bicep. You have 2 more. Last one. Reach it up. Half. Shoulders, all the way down. Good work, guys. Placing that weight down. I'm switching to my lighter weights. We have some tricep work. Feet are under your hips. Hinge from your hips. Weights come behind you, arms are long. Lift it up for 2. Bend at the elbow for 2. Reach towards the ceiling for 2. Bend, stretch. For 2, up, bend, stretch, yes, bend, stretch, lift, bend, stretch, keep that core braced, you're halfway here, lift, squeeze the back of your arms, bend, stretch, small bend, big stretch. Up for 7, 8. You got this, friends. 2 more. Last one. Bend, stretch. Whew. That is block 1. It is done. Coming down towards your mat, let's do a little bit of a core work before we go to block 2 of our upper body. Coming down towards our mats. Back is flat on the mat. Option here, have your hands on your chest, hands behind your head, or reaching your arms forward. I like the forward reach myself. Tuck your chin into your chest, give it a little nod. Curl your shoulders off the mat, and we're going to pulse up. Good. Belly button is in towards your spine here. So your core is braced. It's going to work hard. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg comes up. Oh yeah, lower it down. Left leg up and lower. So keeping that shoulder lifted the whole time. Breathing. Yes. Holding these legs up, squeeze your knees in. Squeeze it in, out, in, out. Now as soon as you recruit that inner thigh, my lower abdominal kicks in. Works hard. Good. 8 more. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in. Reach. Hold. Reach. We're going to lower that foot in 3, 2, 1. Right heel. Lower. Lift. Left. Right. Left. Good, guys. You're doing great. Yes. For 8. Only go as low as you can keep that back flat on the mat. Pulling that core in. Holding it here. We're going to pulse up and down. Lift, lower, up, down. Good work, guys. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, knees are in. Squeeze it in, out, in, out. Recruit those inner thighs. Get that lower abdominal working. Ready for that heel drop? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right heel, drop, drop, lift, left. Good. How's that core? Is it on fire? You're doing great. Stay lifted. You have the last 8. Then we move on. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Woo! Great work, guys. Block 2. So you know the exercises. Maybe you're going to up that weight or lower that weight. For your second block, try to get 10 reps per exercise. We start with the Arnold press. I'm going to grab my 15 pounds to start. We'll see if I stick with them. Oh, working those delts. You want those beautiful shoulders, friends. Feet are right under those hips. Screw those heels in. Lock in those legs. Weights right in front of your chest. Rotate those arms. Press up for 1. Squeeze. Yes. 8 more. Just like that. Extend all the way up. You know the Arnold press, named after Arnold. You have 5 more. Squeeze. Extend. 4. Yes, friends. 3. 2. Last one. All the way up. Good, 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 good. Bent over. Seated. Fly. I suggest either doing with a very, very light weight or no weights at all. So if you find your seat, you hinge slightly forward, so just like a bent fly. The further you hinge, the harder it is. So bend, reach forward like you're going to fly through the air. Come right back down to start position. There's 1. Squeeze your shoulder blades and reach. 8 more. So working that whole upper back. Good. You're halfway already. Look at you go. Slight bend in the elbow so you can squeeze your shoulder blades together. Yes, 4 more. Three. There's 2. Last one, you can do it. Oh yeah, those ones are tough. Form over speed, working your way up on that squeeze. We have the upright row with the front raise. Slight bend in those standing legs. Long spine here. Pull those weights right up your chest. Bring them, push them right back down. Arms in front, shoulder height. Really got to get that brain thinking. Straighten out those arms, lift. 8 more. Good. Can you reach your tailbone towards the floor? As we get tired, we tip forward, right? 6 more. Lift. Halfway. Lifting up. Push it down. Forward with those arms. Work that shoulder. Lift. Yes, you can. Show me. Lift. Yes. Good. We can do this together, friends. 4 more. 3. Oh yeah. Rise it up. Can you get this last one in? Lift. Pull that shirt right up as you lift. Reach it down. Front. Good. Shake that off. We have a neutral grip press with a press down. So I just want to show you first. So your neutral grip, hands are facing forward, they're in front of your chest. So you press up. As you come back to the beginning position, out goal post arms, push it down. Push it down, using your lats. Using right here to get that press down. Good. So stick with that. Feet under your hips. Slight neutral spine here. Palms face in. Lift it up, down, out. Press down. That's 1. Lift, down, out. Press down. 8 more. Rise. Good. Really think about squeezing, pressing down with your lats, down, squeeze in, up, and squeeze. You're halfway. 4 more. Nice. 3. 2. Last one, extend, squeeze out. Yes. Good work, guys. Shake that off. Lots of work for your shoulders today. We have our lat raise. Weights are in front of your body. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Straighten out those arms as they come out to the side. Pause. Take it down. Do it again. Up. Pause. Take it down. Good. You have 8 more. So do you notice when you pause, not rushing that exercise? Form over speed. Yes. Long spine here. Good. You're halfway. Lifting it out. I'm going to kickstand my feet here. Sometimes we rock forward. Last 4. 3. 2. Last one. Pause. Good. Take that down. We have our bicep curl. We're going to sit down. I have my 20-pound weight here. So elbows to the knees, on the inside of the knees. Push into the knees, push into the elbows. Working the front of the arm, take the weight up towards your shoulders. Release it all the way down. Come up halfway. All the way down. Rise all the way up to your shoulders. And release. And half. Down. Shoulders. Good. Just half. And release. Now full range. Up. All the way down. You want to build that bicep? Slow down on the way. Slow it down. So make it a 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. All the way up. All the way down. Half. Good. All the way up. All the way down. Half. Down. All the way up. Woo! You have 2 more. There's half. Extend. Lift. Ooh. 1 more. Can we do it? All the way down. Halfway. All the way down. Lift. Oh, friends. Good work. Placing this down. We're going to stand for our triceps. So we're going to hinge from our hips. Weights are long beside us. We're going to lift up towards the ceiling. If you have your lighter weights, the more you hinge, the harder it's going to be. Pinkies up. Lift up. Lift up. Good. Straighten out those arms. Good. Now we're going to hold it here. We're going to bend and stretch. Bend, stretch. So it's a small bend in the elbow, and then stretch it long. Yes. Can you give me 8 more? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Lift it up. For 8. Up. Lift. Up. 7. And lift. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Shake that off, friends. We have our final block of abs. Then we're going to stretch this out, our upper body. So coming down onto our mats. Coming down. You can have your hands behind your head. You're going to take your legs up. They can be in a V. You can have them bent. This time you're going to look up towards the ceiling. So you're going to lift up. Good. Lower that right leg down. Maybe extend and bring it up. Left leg lowers and reaches and extends. Good. Lower. Page on. Lower and up. We're going to add on to this movement here. So it's called a little bit of a Peter Pan. We're going to lower down, lift up, lower that right, up, come down, switch sides. Lift, lower the left, lift, good. Are you squeezing your quad here? Lift up. Yes. Can always stay up the whole time. Lower. Good. Lower and lift. Lifting up towards that center. Pointing through the toes. Give me 4, 3, 2. Bringing those knees in towards your chest, friends. Good work. Upper body core. Whew. We're going to come up into a tabletop position. Let's stretch out the shoulders. We did a lot of work on those shoulders. Left arm reaches. Taking that left arm, thread that needle. Option to reach that ear towards the floor. If you're looking for more, taking that right arm up, maybe placing it on your tailbone. Coming back down, releasing. To the other side, right arm. Threading that needle, palm is down. Maybe that ear reaches towards the floor. Maybe you're looking for more, so that left arm reaches high. Maybe placing it on your tailbone. Feeling that nice stretch in your shoulder. Unwinding. We're going to take our right arm down and crossing that left arm in front. Reaching that bum towards the heel. Feeling that stretch again. Coming back up, switching sides. Left arm in front, right arm behind. Reaching the bum towards the heels. Good, good, good. Taking those fingertips towards our knees. Peeling the palms of our hands off the floor, reaching the bum towards our heels. Stretch out that forearm. Woo! Coming forward, tucking those toes, coming up to that standing position. Stretching out our wrists, fingers point down. Thumbs are up. Give ourselves a nice big hug. And a round of applause, friends. My name is Alli, and this has been your upper body core. I'll see you again. Have a great day.